Hello everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel Quick Solvers. Here I want to find the limit of this function flu of 2 times sine of x minus 1 where x approaches pi over 6 from left. Alright, so let's see how can we solve this. To solve this, one way is to replace x by pi over 6. Then we have sinus of pi over 6, which is 1 over 2, then 2 times 1 over 2 is 1, flu of 1 is 1, then we have 1 minus 1, which is 0. But that's not the answer, because here x is not pi over 6. X is approaching pi over 6 from the left. So this is very important to see this sign. Maybe it's not quite visible, but yeah, x approaches pi over 6 from the left. All right. So to solve this, maybe it's better to use this visualization here where we are showing the angle. Well, we know generally when we know the angle, if this is x, the angle, it can be somewhere between 0 to, let me say, it's somewhere between 0 to 2 times pi, okay, somewhere here. And that can be visualized using this trigonometric circle. Okay, so if this is showing the angle of x, then here the angle is 0, here it is pi over 2, here it is pi, 3 times pi over 2, and 2 times pi. Okay, so just imagine, or maybe let's consider it exactly. When pi is x is pi over 6, that means x is somewhere, I don't know, maybe yeah, here. And this angle is actually x, okay? This angle is x, and we know x is pi over 6, or is approaching pi over 6. Let's just, for the sake of simplicity, for now, we assume that x is pi over 6, okay? And what is sine of x? Well, sine of x is this much. This is sine of x, this much, okay? The size of the line here. From the center of the circle up to here is x. And the size of the radius of the circle is 1. Okay, then we can say, we can see that here, that sine of x, where x is pi over 6, is 1 over 2, almost half of the radius. All right, but the question is that what is the floor of 2 times of sine of x, where x approaches pi over 6 from the left? From the left means x is a little bit smaller than pi over 6. Smaller means somewhere uh, bigger than 0, of course, but not equal to pi over 6. A little bit smaller. That means somewhere here. Somewhere here. And let's say here, okay? And if I want to measure its sinus, then you see that the sinus is smaller, is this much. Then I would say sinus of pi over 6 is larger than sinus of a degree between 0 and pi over 6. But how much is it? Well, we know this is 1 over 2. Then this is smaller than 1 over 2. For example, it is, well, 1 over 2 means like 0.5. Smaller than 0.5 is something, say, I don't know, 0.499999. Okay, we know that this is smaller than 0.5. Then I can replace that here. Okay, then we have the limit of 2 times sinus of pi over 6 minus 1, okay? And we know that this sinus of pi over 6, this is something smaller than, sinus of an angle is smaller than pi over 6. This is something smaller than 0.5. It is something like 0.4999. Okay, and then we can say this equals floor of 0.9999. Okay, if I do this multiplication, then it gives me something like this. Something like this, okay? Something a little bit smaller than 1. And the floor of this is 0. Then we have 0 minus 1, and this means this is minus 1. That means the limit of this function is minus 1, and that's the answer. And that's all because when we say x approaches pi over 6 from the left, then sinus of pi over 6 from the left is a little bit smaller than 0.5, and 2 times something a little bit smaller than 0.5 is something a little bit smaller than 1, and floor of that number that is a little bit smaller than 1 is 0. Okay,